Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. In the last video we seen the 7 segment display and we are able to make the 7 segment display for us. But let's say if you don't wanna do this kind of hard work and if you wanna make the simplest way to like calculate all of the stuff and do all of these things, then you can go ahead and install the mod which is Nexus tube and industrial display plate. So industrial display plate, nothing but it will display us the anything that I click over here. So it will display me the ores, plates or whatever it is, and these Nexus tubes will able to display you the numbers and also the characters. So if I want to show some characters over here, I can actually show that. We will go and look at that later on. Let me go and give that A as a 1. I hope so. This is for character, but we'll see that. Look at that. We get the A as a character over here. But that is not the point over here. We are going to go and display the how many items we stores in our chest and then how many percentage they are in our like out of these buffer chest. That is what we are going to see, that how many percentage of items we are having in our inventory. Okay. So for that we are going to use these Nexus tube. They are super easy to use. So for the displaying purpose, I'm going to use the 4 chest as my buffer chest, and from here we can pass the like belts to the my bus line or my factory, and this is where I'm going to calculate how much I'm having in my inventory. So I'm having all types of stacks. So if you know, ores can be stacked as a 50 like that. These plates can be stacked as a 100 like these. These green circuits stack as a 200. So if you know that, let me go and grab that, which is the 200, and this stack as a 25k in one single storage tank. So maximum we are going to get here is 100k. For these 200, we are going to how we are going to calculate it. So these are, we are having 4 chests. So 4 multiply by, every single chest is having 48 slots. So 48 multiply by these single stacks, so that is 200 for this, so multiply by 200, so we are going to get 38,400 for this. Okay, then this is going to become 4 multiply by 48 multiply by 100, which is 19,200, and this is 50, which is I think 9,600. So 50 multiply by 48 multiply by 4, that is 9,600. Okay, so that is what we wanna get. So let me go and just connect these here, and we will add these over here. Then we are going to get that input from here to here. Same thing we are going to go and do over here. Let's go and do that over there. Okay. So instead of this, I'm going to use here construction bot, because I can get the construction bot and not the iron ore in here. So let me go and grab some of these construction bots and we will put that over here. As you can see, we are having almost 125. So how I able to get these data over here? So I can actually go here and make the data like construction bot, and you can see I can see that. But if I don't want to do that, what I can do, instead of using it directly over here, what I can do, I can use the arithmetic combinator. Okay, let's add that for every single thing, and I will connect these to here and will remove that connection from there. Okay, so here I will say anything that I get over here, I will add 0 into that, and then I will say it is my quantity, and then I will connect this quantity to here, and here I will say everything, if Q is greater than this, display me the value. So it doesn't matter if I use for these pipes, it will show me how many pipes that I am having here. Okay, that is what gonna happen. Okay, now this is for 50, Now I need to know like how many stacks these guys are having into here. So any sort of material can come into the stacks, and I'm going to make one of the system that will calculate the stacks value for me. How I'm going to do that? For that I need to get one more thing if I want to make it automatically. But let's just go and make it, like a very normal thing. We are not going to calculate everything. So we are going to go and give this q as an input to this, okay? And then we are going to divide it. We are going to divide this. Nope, we are not going to divide. We are going to, yes, we are going to divide this, but for that we need to find the 1% of these values first. So we are going to divide it by so 1% for so if I am having 50 in this stack, so this is the total number of values over here is 9600 divided by 100, which will be like 96. So whatever 125 is, if I divided it by 96, I will get something which is 1. Okay, so that is my percentage value. And if I give this p, let me transfer and we will say here use the color and p is greater than 1. So this is the 1%. So if I need to check it on if it is 1% or not, what I can do, we are having total number of construction bot, that is 125. I will divide them by 9600 and then I will multiply it by 100 and it will give me 1.3. And as you know, in Factorio it doesn't calculate the like the, they say what you say, that decimal numbers, or yep, something that point something which will not be calculated. So if I want to add 2%, let's go and add some more of these over here. So now it is 2% and total number of quantity is 250. Let's just make it 960, so we will able to see the 10% or not. Let's go and make it 960. So this 3%, let me add 900 of these, 700, 800, let's go with the 860. So we need 960 for 10%, so we will able to see that. Look at that, we got the 10%, so it is 10 point something. So if I divide it 985 divided by 9600 multiply it by 100, it will be like 10.2%. so that is the 10% of the inventory over here. Okay, let's just add the construction bots over here. So if I want to make something similar over here for 100, let's just add that over here, let's just add that over there, and then we need something like that. Okay, we need to add these over there. Let me remove those, remove these, and we need to make sure that we are adding them like that, so that way 0 will shift over there. Let's connect these, let's connect these, and then let me go and do this for all. Okay, so now we are going to just copy that and paste over here. Okay, and same thing, we are going to copy that and paste over here. Okay, we are just going to copy that and copy that over there like that, copy that and paste over here. Okay, now we are going to send that over there, send that over there, and send that over there. So here we were dividing by 96. Now here we are going to divide it by, because we know it is 100. So we need to get the percentage value for these 100 stacks. So that is 100 multiplied by 48 multiplied by 4, which is 19,200. and divide it by 100, which is 192. So we are going to divide it by 192 over here. That is only we need to do. So if I keep adding the, like, let me go and grade some of these. Let's go and add. So as you can see over here, let's add. We got 100, and since it is not even 1%, because to get the 1% we need 192. Look at that. So as soon as I'm more than 192, I'm getting 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%. Okay, let's get more. So right now I'm having 5%. Okay, since 1000, because they are having 19,000, so 5% is almost like 9,500 or 200. And if I want 10%, it should be like 9,000. It should be like 19,000. So let's go add more of these. Sorry, 1900. That will be the amount where it will become the 10%. So let's just add. Look at that. Same thing goes over here. Since it is 200, we need to add 192 multiplied by 2. So 192 multiplied by 2, which is 384. So 384 is the 1% for 200 stacks. So let's go and calculate it. 4 by 48 divided by 100, that is 384. So let's go add 384 over here. So if I keep adding like that, so unless and until I have almost 384, I will not able to get the 100 or 1% over here. So let's go and add 400. Oh, I forgot to add the connection from here to here. Look at that. As soon as I got 400, I get, so 384 is the 1%. If I add 2 more stacks, it will become 2. If I add more 400, it will become 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So as soon as I start filling up the stuff over here, I will able to get the data. So if you see here, I'm calculating that I'm having 3.6k, which is the 9% of my total amount. Okay, something is happening over here. Okay, so we need to change that each multiply by 1 and change it to the each multiply by 1. Okay, each multiply by 1. So what's happening over here, it is just getting the value from one stack over here. So if I add into the all of these, so if there is same material, then it won't be a problem, but since we are using different material over here, we need to add that. So look at that. So now we got all of these thing working. And now for these, same thing, since we need to know that what is the 1% of 100k. So 100k, because this is going to store the 100k, so 100k divided by 100, which will become the 1000. So we are going to divide this quantity by 1000. So whatever we are getting inside of these tanks, we are going to divide it by 1%, that is 1000, and that will almost give us the value. So let's go and add here some oil or water, anything, it doesn't really matter. So as you can see, total number of oil we are having is 2500k. So that is just the 2% of the 100k. So let's go and add more of these. So as you can see, as soon as it becomes 3000, we will able to get the 3 over here. Okay, that is removing the oil. Let's just go and add the oil. So look at that. Since we got 10,000, it is 1600. 20,000, we are having 20%. Okay, so this will keep going on. So as soon as we are inputting over here, this number of will be keep changing, and we will able to get the percentage value on the right side. So this is the very simplest way to show yourself what is the stuff you are having is an input over here. Just make sure add those into this arithmetic combinator, multiply them by 1, everything, and then output as a q. This q will be displayed over here, so we are going to show q greater than 1. We just need to do it for 1 only, and then that value will be shown over here. And then we are going to send that q to here, to the second arithmetic combinator, where we are going to divide that q by the 1% of the stack. So if you are having more of these over here, then calculate the whatever the maximum amount you will get, then divide it by 100, and then you will get the 1%, and then add that 1% value over here. So that is by mathematically, like we are doing by directly. If you want to calculate these by automatically, then you might have to add more of the circuit to get 1%, and then pass that 1% over here. So this is how you can make the simple display, which will display you whatever you are storing in your storage chest, and it will also show you the percentage that you are having. So this is for this video, guys. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button, share to my channel, subscribe to it, and thank you so much, guys, for being with me. And if you want to get the blueprint of these, you can download it from the description. Link is over there, so check it out, guys. Thank you so much for being with me.